Ladies and gentlemen, Splatterpunk here, and we're going to be doing a new game. We're going to be playing Wasteland 2. This game has pretty good history. The original Wasteland came out in the either 1980 either 89 or 90. It just celebrated somewhere around its 25th anniversary sometime recently. So, what happened was Wasteland came out, did its thing, and then they made Fallout. This is actually Wasteland 1 is the predecessor to Fallout and the Fallout series. And then a couple years ago, Kickstarter happened, and the original guy wanted to do, he wanted to make Wasteland 2, and here we are. It made a whole lot of money. I played a little bit before, but we're going to do a new game. I may show you the footage of the failed attempt before, but who knows. But either way, let's see, new game. Oh, God, I love that little robot move. So, okay, let's come up with a character from scratch. Alright then, so I want him to be skill points per level and charisma. Want him to be pretty charismatic. Though, and let's see, coordination, range, chance to hit. There we go. So he's gonna have average intelligence, good charisma, and he's gonna be a decent shot. Skill points per level 3. Alright, let's actually bump up his charisma to really good. So, not a whole lot we could do. So, his luck and intelligence will be average. So, for that, let's give him some 2 points for barter. 2 points for kiss ass. Actually, make that 1 point to that. What should we give him for weapons? I would say shotguns, because I like my guys to have shotguns. And leadership. And yeah, that should work. Yeah, I like that. I like that spread out. Actually, no, yeah, shotguns will do. Let's give him shotguns for that. Alright. And male. Hair. Kinda sucks at the this game uses Unity engine, so bondage gear. I like that one. Packs. That works. Legs. That works. Skin tone. Let's take a new snapshot of him. That one works, yeah. I imagine he would be the smallest of the group. And yep, that works. Alright. What should we name him? One-Eyed Jack. That works. 50. Gonna make him an old fuck. Biography. Biography doesn't really matter. That's just for the hell of it. And let's keep a couple of... Let's bring in some of the, regular types. Alright, let's bring in Bear. Let's create a new character as well. Actually, no. Back. All right. Yes, I wanna bring in let's see here. We bring in pills, of course, because we need a medic. And bring in, let's bring in... What's her name? Yeah, let's bring in our techie. Anyway, pardon me. Actually, what should I bring in? We got a soldier, we got two gunner types, we got a medic. Let's I say we bring in techie. Let's see what we can do. Don't worry, I think we can get more people as we play. And, okay, I'm gonna set it to rookie. Now, hear me out. The first Let's Play I did on this, or the first attempt, was on seasoned, and I failed miserably. So I'd rather have a chance to do this. And I'm not gonna talk during this cutscene, because I really like this cutscene that's coming up. So, basic story. Nuclear war hit in the 1980s. This takes place about, like, I think 30 years after the nuke war. And, well, everything else will be explained there. Look at all those names. Brian Fargo was the big guy behind this. In fact, they actually did a nifty little commercial where it was him trying to pitch the game to the modern development companies, and it didn't work, so... General Vargas.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an Army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. nor will he have ever died in vain.
I
or
want that.
unavenged.
I want that on my tombstone. So, Ace was one of the characters from the original game, apparently. I've never played the original Wasteland, only because I never had a computer that could run it. Simply because it was DOS and all that. I know I have it, but I just haven't done anything with it. Stiff-bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are a lot of notches on the barrel.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a desert ranger.
All right.
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal, but sadly Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
All right, then.
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
That's not good. What are these repeater
when you
units?
Get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
All right, where are the radio towers?
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first. Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
All right, then.
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got 1 ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
All right, then. What's the mission?
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission.
All right, then.
Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
Where's the area?
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
All right. There's a radio tower. All right, that's where we need to go.
There you go. Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business. Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in. Kissing ass already, huh?
Yep.
Well, some folks in the Waste can be persuaded that way, but not everyone. I've been buttered up by the best of them, so I'm wise to those tricks. You get through our doors with deeds, not words, recruit. Good luck out there, recruits.
All right. I'm going to take that shovel. Okay, so let's look at our team. We got someone with a phase blaster, someone with a handgun, and Bear has a rifle. Okay, then. So we got a pretty good close combat team by the looks of it. And Scrana. Oh, hey, there's a guy here. Grenadier Major, welcome to Citadel, but the General ordered me not to let you in. Talking tough already. Well, you won't be still. Yes, I am interested. I like your chutzpah. Still, you might want to get a little bite to back to your barriers. Tell you what, I got. Yes. I call her the Mississippi Mule, a double-barreled flintlock pistol that'll turn your enemies into a thin red paste, as long as they're within 10 feet of you. She was my go-to pal when I was out on patrol, but now I'm stuck here on door duty, so she don't get much use. You can have her, as long as you promise to put her to good use. Alright? Alright then, here you go. Treat her good and she'll do the same to you. Done. Alright. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so we got a new pistol. The Mississippi Mule. Huh. I kind of want to give it to One-Eyed Jack because he's our shotgun guy. So, give that to him. Give that to him. Alright. And she has 12 shots for energy cells, so... Alright. Let's get going. Ugh. With some water here. Your canteens have been topped off. Kindly older woman in standard issue ranger garb seems occupied with goods, blah blah blah. She could swear she sells faintly of fresh baked cookies. Well, with essential. Alright then. Alright. What's Sergeant Wilson like? Alright, Ranger Citadel. Fellas, you seem to worship pre-war junk. Even if they didn't know what it was, I'm pretty sure. Alright then, let's do some trading. Sell all junk. Nope, no junk to sell. Alright then. Let's see here. How much is that worth? $39. Ammo. 30-06 rounds. Wow. Wow, that's not 10. Cancel that. Let's see what we can salvage before we go through that. Goodbye. Oh, hey, I can. Take all. Ah! Oh. Well. A shiny tin can that you stole from a goat. Actually, no. We'll sell that later. Alright, let's go out into the big scary world. Oh, boy. Sure. The Ranger Citadel.
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger... Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. Oh, remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Ace was carrying. Until now, don't let that make...
Alright, I'm just skipping through some of this stuff. Pretty much we gotta go to this radio.
Contact with me here at the base. We get distress calls from all over our jurisdiction and sometimes beyond. Towns or farms or mines being attacked by raiders, mutant beasts, what have you. We field those calls here and then dispatch whichever team is closest to the problem. 10-4,
right.
Echo 1.
Pretty much, we gotta go. Was it they're there to, in case something comes up, they get us. I hear a Geiger counter. Let's attack the raiders. Alright. Oh, well, this will definitely be where we pick up on the next session. This is Splatterpunk, you guys. You all take care. Bye now.